Okay, so suppose we were to go to main here. So the question was, how do these UI sliders work or what have you? So just as an example, here we have this model we built, right, in this other video, and we have these parameters in main. We can go and we go to see this controls palette, and we can then put a slider in here. And this could be called slider. So you know, when I drag it in, it's sort of thinking. Some of this is because of the database, I think. Anyway, slider, and I could call it slider duration of infectiousness. Okay, and now watch this. I could say, please link this to this certain parameter, okay? Duration of infectiousness, okay?
Drop-down menu, you'll have to a specific.
That's right, and you know, I could say, okay, I want to be able to vary it between, 0 and 20 days. I can add a label to it, for sort of the value. Now, I can also do more advanced things, like when it's fraud, have it do something. But let's just see the consequences of this, okay? So we're going to go here, okay? So we're good running.
All that means is that you need to make it so that these guys are in the same space. They work together.
Okay.
They're in the same units, and then they have the same.
Here we go.
Yes, and so
So then what you do, you don't do anything with your historical data set.
Okay, and I positioned it. But note, as I change the duration of infectiousness, so this model is running, and even as it is running, it is actually changing this. So I can set long duration infectiousness if I care to do so, and there'll be implications of that in terms of kind of how long people stay in the model, right? So what you're going to be seeing is, as the infection spreads now, the people who become newly infected are going to stay infected for a very, very long time. Okay, so this is going to allow for very rapid spread of infection, and more than that, it's going to allow for very high levels of prevalence. By contrast, if I were to go set this down here, to be very low, now as the infection spreads, we're going to start to see very fast recovery, and actually the infection will be largely cleared from the population. You can see it.
I can have those sliders be within each and every parameter.
If you want to, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He's probably going to ask me.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. So you just link it up, and there's actually another option where you can just point at what you want to link it to. But this is pretty flexible in the sense that you can very quickly wire it up. Now, even have these parameters to sort of bend your imagination further. You could even have these parameters at other levels. You could have them at the level of a person or what have you, for person level parameters. If I wish to do so, I could have a parameter on here that I wish, but normally it's kind of nice to have it here. Now, right now it's kind of it ain't pretty. You can see how it's changing the dynamics there. It's not pretty because I put it into this value here, and, to this area. But probably I want to look at that, Jeff. Query information. Look at that. Okay, so maybe I want to go up here and put it up above here, and in general you want to kind of keep this area clean. If you're kind of displaying sort of visualizations on there, you don't want it to be occluded, and that's how you hitch them up.
Next question.
Yeah.
It's another guy. I think he has been to this workshop a long time ago, but he has a Markov model, and he wants to create statistics where it has the confidence bands on the over time. So is that easy to implement?
Well, it it depends exactly, when I did this is up here, I can, you know, I'll get questions, but it's still here, just because it doesn't sign. I mean, as I'm changing this, it's changing duration of X here. You could see it changed it, right? Okay. Anyway, I'll